हेलो अस्सलाम वालेकुम एवरीवन, आई होप यू आर गुड। उम्मीद आप सब लोग कैसे होंगे। सो वी विल स्टार्ट हियर एंड आई होप यू आर एंजॉयिंग। प्लीज़ लाइक, सब्सक्राइब, शेयर एंड लॉट्स ऑफ यू। प्लीज़ गिव मी लॉट्स ऑफ यू। हम लोग यहाँ से दोबारा से स्टार्ट करें इंशाल्लाह। फिर बस यहीं से स्टार्ट करते हैं, यहाँ से हॉस्पिटल जाएंगे। ओके, फिर आपसे बात होती है एंडिंग में इंशाल्लाह।
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reid.
Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague? Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. RAKESH CHADANA. Now, I'm just Mr. CHADANA, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean, you used to be a doctor? Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
A pawnbroker? I expect you get all types of people here.
Yes, sir. All kind of people. For I sell all kind of goods.
Who comes here to trade with you? It's very unhygienic, even unsafe. Diseases can spread. For the customers, for the hospital.
I'm very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor, remember? And all my clients are good people. In fact, I think I only know good people.
What kind of goods?
With the quarantine, it's not always easy to buy things. So I trade. I exchange. Some people sell, some others buy. I like to help.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful. I understand you must be very angry about this unfair situation. I managed to arrange to have you buried in the same mass grave as your wife. I hope
It's locked. I cannot enter. Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse GWYNETH Branagan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
An invisible enemy? Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Come on, I don't have all night. Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I apologize, nurse. I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reid. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
So guys, we will end here. I want to make a small part, so I hope you are enjoying. I just forgot the way. Sorry guys, I just forgot the way. I need to go in this hospital. He's going in the room. If you see that Y, it means 34 minutes, means far away from me. That's my room. It's the second floor, and it's the corridor side, you know? So please enjoy this video. We'll make another part 5 inshallah. I hope you will like it. Please subscribe, share, and press the icon button, bell icon please. So guys, हम यहाँ पे एंड कर रहे हैं. थोड़ा मैं रास्ता भूल गया था, तो इस वजह से थोड़ी मुश्किल हो गई. मुझे इस हॉस्पिटल के अंदर जाना है. मैं दूसरी तरफ गया था तो कुछ सामान मिल गया मेरे को, लेकिन एक बक्सा लॉक था और कुछ डॉक्टर से भी बात हो गई. तो अब यहाँ पे भी डॉक्टर से बात हो गई. तो इंशाल्लाह अब नेक्स्ट पार्ट बनाएंगे. पार्ट 5 में आपको इंशाल्लाह फिर से आपको मिलेंगे. आप लोग इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें, लाइक करें, ज़्यादा शेयर करें और ज़्यादा व्यू दें. ओके, लव इज़ गाइस, टेक केयर, बाय, सी या.